This was also posted on the subreddit. Cybercrime is afflicting big businesses. This is from The Economist. How to lessen the pain. Banning the payment of ransoms would be a start, is sort of the premise of this article. And I have to confess, I have not read the article, but I thought it was a really interesting conversation, and I wanted to just kind of talk about it. Just the general idea of implementing a ban on paying these ransoms. Initial thoughts, gut feeling, go. Because you can't control what ne'er-do-wells will do. You can't just ban doing ransomware, because criminals are just going to be criminals. But government institutions, publicly held companies where there's some degree of transparency expected, you can ban the payment of these ransoms.
What is that really going to do?
Well,
if an organization is either shut the doors or do an illegal ransom payment, you think it's going to matter?
Man, I'm trying to think, what would we do? So everything's locked up. We can't get anything. We've lost all our data. Maybe our business is just not quite as
I think we're fine.
Dependent on our data.
Don't pay it.
Yeah. So
it would suck, but we could download the videos off YouTube.
Yeah. And so no one can hold the videography knowledge in Andrew and Glenn's heads ransom. Like it's not.
We could rebuild the things needed.
Yeah. To be clear, this isn't an invitation or a challenge. It would be extremely inconvenient.
Yes. It'd be really annoying.
Yeah.
But you have to put yourself in the position of
like a really IP heavy company, for instance,
or a bank.
Yeah, where it's like customer records. So
how do you know who has how much money?
I understand the idea behind it, where if if you can remove the financial incentive for bad actors to engage in these ransomware attacks, then theoretically you can stamp out ransomware completely
or reduce them.
Okay, that's where I was going next with it, because not every ransomware attack is necessarily even about the money.
Some of them are also...
Some folks just want to watch the world burn.
Also, some folks are financially incentivized by competitors. Let's not pretend that doesn't happen. It is 100% a thing.
So then you would know. In fact, you could even expect that to ramp up, because you would know that you're not just dealing a financial blow. You are potentially dealing a debilitating, company destroying,
or the financial blow is doubled, because what's the penalty for?
Well, it's always a fine.
So it's
nobody's going to go to jail for paying.
So there's a ransom and a fine. So it's even more so. Yeah.
It's a cool idea, but much like the idea of just legalizing all illicit substances, just making drug trafficking go away, in practice, the world is a lot more complicated and a lot less black and white than that.
Yeah.
So I guess it kind of comes back to something we've talked about a fair bit on the WAN show, and that is that if anyone is promising you a silver bullet, an easy solution to all of your problems, you should approach with a high degree of distrust,